This is the day the Lord has made. Let's rejoice. Let's be glad in. Hello, everybody. My name is Jeff. I'm a husband, a father, a papa, a friend, a pastor. More important than all of those, a Christ follower. And this is my channel. It's my hobby. I am the preacher, Moto Man. So here we are on January the 3rd. January the 3rd. I hope you had a great holiday, great Christmas. And I haven't been making any videos or anything. And today it's just one of those situations. Sean Cannell on Think Media says sometimes you just got to press record. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm here in the hog pen. And I got some updates to the hog pen for over the Christmas holiday. And I'll give you a close-up, but you can see over this shoulder right here, back there are two signs. One says the hog pen. The other one says Jeff's hog pen. And the one that says Jeff's hog pen was made for me by a sweet little lady that attends our church. And back over here is Gus. Gus turned 1 year old on December the 28th. And I think he's growing out of some of his destructive habits. I got his leash hooked, hanging on a hook that I put on the wall, just when I needed him not to be running around. And I think he's overcoming some of his destructive habits. He seems to be, when he's in the house with us, he seems to be a lot more calm. Anyway, we had a good Christmas. Did you have a good Christmas? I bought some oysters. We live near the coast here in South Alabama, Northwest Florida. We live near the coast. Seafood is readily available. And I went down to Pensacola to Joe Patty's Seafood and bought 50 pounds, I think it was 50 pounds, 2 boxes of oysters. And we had a great time eating oysters. I ate most of them. Felicia probably ate a grand total of a dozen over 3 or 4 days. And my daughter, my son-in-law, 3 of my grandchildren all tried oysters. I'll show you a picture of that. They tried oysters. They're brave. They're brave. And when I say oysters now, I'm talking about raw, on the half shell oysters. Now, I like them fried. I like them stewed. I like them roasted. I like them just about any way I can get them, but my favorite way to eat a good oyster is raw. Yeah. Anyway, we had some oysters on Christmas Day, and I had a great time with our kids and with our grandkids. Ate some good food. We didn't eat anything really heavy on Christmas Day. I actually cooked cheeseburger sliders. And we also had some ham sandwich sliders because I received a gift card to Honey Baked Ham. So I bought a piece of a Honey Baked Ham, a piece. And we had some Hawaiian rolls. And I made cheeseburger sliders. And we had some dips and some cheese ball, that kind of stuff. Had a good time. Grandkids had a good time. And then New Year's Day, again, fell on Sunday. And just as soon as we were out of church Sunday for New Year's, we hit the road to Panama City Beach, where I have a cousin who is also a very good friend of mine. He and his wife live down there. And so we took off to go spend the afternoon with them. So we drove to Panama City Beach and spent several hours at their house, and then we came home. And so here we are. It's Tuesday. Yesterday I did some church stuff. Wasn't feeling well, but I did some church stuff anyway. And today's Tuesday, and we've just decided to take one more day off for the holiday. Wednesday, tomorrow, it's back full steam ahead. So anyway, that's what's going on in my world. And so Felicia and I, my wife, we do a health plan called Optavia. And back in 2017, both of us lost a significant amount of weight, and I've gained a lot of weight back. Nothing near what I used to weigh. When I started Optavia, I was over 300 pounds. I have been as high in my life as 400 pounds. We've decided to do a reboot. Guess what you eat? Anything he can get his teeth on. We decided to do a reboot, so we're on day 2 of our reboot, where we just eat 5 fuelings that come from our company, and then we have 1 lean and green meal any time of the day. So we eat 6 times a day. 5 of them are fuelings from our company, and then the 1 lean and green meal, and then we drink half of our body weight in ounces of water. So that's going on right now, and we're actually doing some recording of some videos to track that we're going to be putting on one of our YouTube channels, and I'll tell you about that when they're available. Not going to put them up yet. They're going to be behind it. They're not going to be concurrent with what's going on. They're going to be delayed. I've got a reason. I've got a reason for that. Black Beauty's not in the hog pen. And the reason is Christmas week. I know at your house too, but here in South Alabama, we just not made for 17 degrees. That just don't even compute with us. I mean, our homes are not built for 17 degrees. Our plumbing is not built for 17 degrees. Nothing is built for 17 degrees. And definitely, what are you doing, Gus? Something fell. You gonna get hurt? And so typically we put the oysters out on the deck, and we sit around the ice chest, and eat oysters on the deck. But Christmas Day, our high temperature, I think, was 31. And I know for you guys in Ohio and New Jersey and places like that, Wisconsin, I know you guys are laughing at me like 31 degrees, that's nothing. But it is in the South. And I have had people tell me that are from the northern land. I had people tell me that cold is colder in the South than is up north. Something to do with our humidity. I don't know about all that. I'm not claiming that. I don't know anything about that. I'm not a meteorologist. I'm not a scientist. I'm just repeating something to you that somebody told me. But anyway, it was cold. So I moved Black Beauty to another building, and it's safe. It stayed dry, stayed warm. It'll still start, and so that I could put the oysters and the bag chairs in this hog pen, and we could sit around. I close the door. I've got a propane heater back there. I've got a propane heater back there. I don't think you can see it. It's just a heater that you attach to the top of a propane tank. And I put that in here, and it didn't make it warm, but it made it bearable that we could sit in here and we could eat oysters. So that's why Black Beauty is not in here. I came out here because I want to tidy up, and Felicia just keeps adding stuff. She went on the other side of that door. Right there is her area. And she went in there and cleaned up this morning and reorganized and got it looking good. And she threw junk from there into here because she thinks it's mine. And some of it is. And so I got to deal with that. But anyway, Happy New Year to you. I'm just rambling. Happy New Year to you. I hope you're blessed. I hope you're planning on having a good year. Have high expectations of life. Don't just settle for the status quo. You know, I talk a lot about the Doris Day theology. Do you know what Doris Day theology is? If you remember Doris Day, the great movie actress from the 50s, I don't remember her because I was alive in the 50s. I wasn't, but I saw her movies in the 60s and 70s growing up. And Doris Day sang in one of her movies, I don't know what the movie was, she sang the song, Que sera, sera, whatever will be, the future's not ours to see, Que sera, sera. That's another way of saying, well, it's going to be what it's going to be. But I'm telling you that there are some things that you and I can do to make life better. Not everything has to be the way it's going to be, and we can have big expectations. All right, so let's have big expectations. And remember this, on January the 2nd, 2023, Jesus said the thief only comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That's Satan. He said, but I've come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. And as I close this video, and I've got the garage door to the hog pen open on the other side of the computer, the camera, there's a storm blowing in. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Hey, please hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, comment, do anything you can do to help the algorithms. God bless you. Have a great day.